Good morning, everyone. Dear distinguished partners and members of the 4 per Thousand initiative, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, it's a great pleasure and an honor for me to address you few words at the beginning of your 8th forum. On behalf of the French Minister of Agriculture, he will be here in a few days, but also at the occasion of this forum, that matters for me personally, because I think the soil issue is an important one. We discussed that when I arrived here. I think it's very important. And you are here today to share the progress of your work on carbon sequestration in soils through agroecological farming practices, but also and above all to convince with your work the international community meeting in Dubai to give soil health a higher place on the international agenda and on the global conversation about the climate change. How can agriculture would contribute to mitigating climate change while ensuring food security and nutrition? That's a key question for our future. And like every other citizens on this planet, and also because I'm a small farmer in France, being diplomat, I understand that the fact that without healthy and living soils, be it, I mean, preserved or restored where needed, there is no chance to meet the interlinked challenges of climate change and food security. So that's very clear for me, and that's very important. We should say, and you probably will discuss that today, that the situation is of the soils is not very reassuring, and the soil degradations everywhere seems to be worsening, causing the loss of 1% of GDP every year. I discovered this figure coming here, and it's very impressive. Of course, here in the Gulf region, you are in a region particularly hardly hit by soil degradation and low agricultural yields, while at the same time being severely impacted by the drought and more intense sand and dust storms resulting from the global warming, which of course, sorry, jeopardize all regional food self-sufficiency strategy. And despite this fact, few countries of this region are yet partners or members of the 4 per Thousand initiative. Yet several local research institutes share concerns regarding soils health and are committed to identify the best solution for sustainable soil management and agricultural production here in arid zones. I'm thinking in particular of the International Center for Biosaline Agriculture, based here in Dubai, and also the Middle East Green Initiative projects to plant 40 billion trees and restore degraded land. I hope, and I do believe that the venue of the COP28 in this region will be an opportunity also for these countries to better know and join your 4 per Thousand initiative. But of course, I want to conclude my introductory remarks by an optimistic and encouraging note, because the Dubai COP28 is already making history with this first declaration on sustainable agriculture, resilient food systems, and climate action proposed by the Emirates and endorsed by 134 heads of states and government on Saturday. This declaration invites to restore land and natural ecosystems and enhance the important issue of soil health. And really, I think it's very important milestone. For the first time, we have a text, we have a document, we have a political document endorsed by the international community on which you could build. And on which you could bid for the next COP, and especially on the combat desertification conference, which be held in Riyadh next year, I think. So I encourage you to exploit this very important political pioneer declaration. You can, of course, always count on my country, France, to support the 4 per 1,000 initiative, and here, on my personal commitment to promote it in the region. I wish you a very fruitful and successful day of panels and discussions. And thank you very, very much. And sorry again for my voice, but I did it, at least. Thank you very much.